So, today I have something special, and I have this. This is a R.O.B.O.T. It's a toy that came out in the late 90s, and I actually had one of these when I was a kid. We were very poor back then, and I was a really curious kid, and this robot could move its hips. So it runs on batteries, obviously. It makes noises, it walks around. Well, this one doesn't. And it rotates. And when I was a kid, I was really curious, okay, how far can it rotate? Because I was stupid when I was a kid. And I tried to rotate it further than it should rotate, and it broke. Fortunately, my dad fixed it, and 30 years later, it's my time to fix this. This is not my childhood robot, but I bought it at an auction, so that's close enough. Yeah, so let's fix my childhood. So here it is on the mat, and as you can see, it's pretty big. I think it's about, well, maybe 45, 50 centimeters, something like that. And yeah, it has legs, as you can see. It has some wheels down here, so it can walk, I assume. It should be able to rotate its hips. It has these holes in the arms where you can, I think, remove. This is really stuck in there. But you should be able to swap out the weapons. On the back here is an on button, so let's see what it does. Alright. So as you can hear, it's blinking and making noises, but it's not moving at all. It seems to be stuck in a loop. So yeah, let's take it apart. And I can see, obviously it's several pieces. But I think I'm gonna start with the battery terminals. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do first. And it's really hard to work on, but no matter. How do I get this open? I have no idea. Okay, so you just push it open. Here are some batteries. They don't look too good, maybe that's the problem. I don't know. This seems a little bit leaked. It is quite crusty. It even sounds crusty when I take it out. The terminals don't look super fine. So maybe that's our only issue, that we don't get all the voltages we need. Yeah, I'm trying to show you here. If you look here, you can see signs of corrosion. There's a lot of corrosion here, or battery leakage, I mean. So that might be our only culprit. Let's see. And I don't trust these batteries at all, so I'm just gonna chuck them. Also, who uses like 3 different brands? That's just anarchy. So obviously the first thing we're gonna do is open up the chest to see exactly what's going on. Maybe you can take out the battery terminal somehow, and we can try it with the multimeter. So yeah, let's open it up. I don't know if this should sound like this, but yeah, one problem at a time. And these are Phillips screws. And it's really annoying that the arms are in the way, but you can just straighten them. That's easier. Is it just me, or are there surprisingly few screws? Can't be only two, right? There must be some hiding maybe behind these guns. Yes, I'm so smart. Cool. A bit scratched up, but I mean, you can always just repaint it. It's weird because you can click this in, but I don't think it does anything because there are no connections. I guess it's maybe just for realism or something. I don't know. It feels weird. It feels like something is clicking inside. I don't think I'm gonna reach these. No, I'm not. I'm gonna take out my big boy. I realized that sounded wrong. What I meant was this long screwdriver. I wasn't actually saying I was gonna whip out. Well, you know. Oh, this doesn't feel good at all. I think this one is too thick actually. Or the screw might be stripped. It looks a little bit stripped. I barely got it. And it doesn't look stripped. That's nice. Let's do the same here. Okay, we are in. I think we have to go in from the front because there are too many wires here. And I don't want to rip anything apart. Can you spin this? Maybe not. Okay, let's see. Will you come loose? Oh. Alright. Okay, this is interesting. So this looks like it's supposed to be able to spin. Let's bring you in a bit. So as you can see here, there's a cog. And there are some wires here going somewhere. This all seems to be intact. And I'm guessing it should spin. It should be spinning because of this. But it's seized. So maybe that's our main issue. This motor is seized. And this thing. Does this control with the head somehow? I don't know. This feels like it's gonna be a problem getting back together. It's also way more advanced than I thought it was going to be in the inside. We have this chest piece. It's not connected to anything in particular, so I'm just going to put it to the side. Okay, I'm not going to force that. Can I get this head out? But it obviously is connected somehow. You see, this arm isn't connected to anything. I'm wondering what these things are for. Okay, maybe they go into something in this box. Okay, I'm just gonna put that to the side as well. We have some corrosion on this yellow wire here. Let's see if I can show you. So we have it just here, and I think that's where the battery terminals are. Of course I can't get this out because we have these wires going into here. But okay, this button, that's what's corroded. I think that's the button. Yeah, that's the button. And I see 2 screws, so let's loosen those up first. Got the head off as well. And I can see a blob chip, of course, and we have 1 screw here. And it looks to be the only screw, so I'm gonna take that out. And maybe we can get the whole back off. It should be easier to work with. Unless the terminals are soldered, of course. Yeah, okay, there goes a wire down to the terminal, but it's only connected to this button, but this button is probably connected to the motherboard. Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. This wire is broken. I don't know if I broke it. And maybe I didn't, and that's the reason the motors aren't working. I really want to get this back piece off. Now it feels like I can barely work with it. Yeah, I think we're gonna get the battery terminals off first. Then we'll have some more leeway to work with. And I'm not really sure how we're gonna do with the yellow one because I actually don't know how to reach into it. Okay, so this is off now because it's just in the way. And what I'm trying to do now is just get these terminals out for a bit so I can actually get to the yellow wire because I can't. So I think actually there's solder in the way. So I have to try to desolder it from there, which is annoying. I'm just burning plastic at this point. Okay, I think we got something out. It's moving. Okay, it stopped moving, of course. Wait. Shit. Well, we broke the wire, but at least it's good that we know where it was supposed to go. It was super corroded anyway, so we had to change it out. That's what I wanted to do. So now that battery terminal is out of the way, because these really need a clean. And this one needs to be desoldered. That should be enough. And I noticed a problem as well. I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, we melted some more plastic. And that's because the heat got transferred too quickly from the terminals because they're so tiny. It's like fused in there, of course. At least I've gotten the molded terminal up again. And I think, although it looks horrible, we might get it out. Should we try to pull it? I'm starting to think we're gonna have to replace this whole terminal, but I'm okay with that. There we go. I mean, it's not that bad actually. We can work with this. Anyway, we have this back cover off now, so we can focus on the other parts. Okay, so now I'm wondering what we should do. I don't have a bench power supply, which means I can't provide this with 12 volts somehow. I mean, this is completely stuck, so I'm thinking maybe we should get down to the motor somehow and see if that is feeling well. Because if it's seized up, it doesn't matter how much we fix because the motor will be broke anyway. So I think it can be inside of this box. I think I even can see it. Wait, can we get this off? No, wait, because we have this part. So let's get that off first. I think we can just pry it open. Yeah, that should work. Just hoping not to break any of the plastic. Awesome, that's off. So I want to get this part off now. I think we need to pop this part off. Okay, that went a bit better than I thought. I mean, it can stay here, it doesn't matter. Okay, maybe this part goes off now. And I hope everything doesn't come out flying. This is off. And we have some contacts here. This one has this plastic part that probably goes into something inside. And these contacts are really in the way now. I can show you on the screen now the pictures. This is how it looks. So we have a bunch of screws in some different places. So my feeling is maybe we should take him out now. And based on how this robot is looking, it feels like I'm doing some unspeakable experiments to it. Okay, let's see. This is coming off pretty okay. Alright, so I'm gonna try to show this to you. So here's Cog City. Okay, so let's get going. And I'm guessing it's gonna be easier to identify which is which because the ones on the bottom are mostly greased up. Okay. So as we can see, these cogs, well, they could spin, they can spin. And here's the motor, but that's spinning as well. Wait, this looks like it's starting to move the legs. Yeah, can you see? They're moving slightly. Okay, so that's great. And we have 2 more screws here, of course. So I can't see any damage on the motor. That seems to be working fine. And I mean the corrosion and or the broken wires could be the issue why the motor didn't get any power. And it's not feeling seized at all. So I mean that's great because then we don't have to use a replacement motor. So what are the next steps? I'm thinking we should try to put this box together, try being the keyword. And each step we take backwards, we should see what is seizing up and why. So, unfortunately, I wasn't able to fix the R.O.B.O.T. I thought I had something going with the 4th terminal on the switch, but I looked back on my previous recordings, and I found out that the wire that was supposed to go to that switch was this terminal with the yellow wire. So yeah, I just couldn't figure out where the red wire was supposed to go. I checked under Microscope. I couldn't really find any signs of a red wire that has snapped off. So I'm asking you, the repair community, if you have any ideas on where the wire might go. Maybe you have experience fixing these toys or something like that. But yeah, it's time to me to call this a no fix for now, but I'll definitely do a revisit in the future, maybe on a live stream or something, we'll see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like if you liked it, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment on your thoughts, maybe some tips or anything like that, and I will see you in the next video. Peace. Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to go away now.